All right, for sure. CloudLounGe with ReMM podcast. We got your boy
D1
and special guests.
Moody 144,000.
It's Moody.
It's Moody.
How are you, bro?
I'm good, bro.
Long time no see, man.
Yeah, I've been grinding.
Cool and grinding.
Working.
I see you shining. That light is definitely bright.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
aside that you're tall as fuck. You know what I mean? You're shining, choke slamming on them.
Hey,
You know
man.
what I mean? Moody. Let's get straight to it, man. We want people to know who Moody is, who dude in the building right here. This is a OG, a legend in my eyes and my perspective. But you know what I mean? Let's talk about it. Like, where you born? You know what I mean? What's good? Where you from?
I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut.
Oh, CT.
Yeah, CT.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna tell y'all exactly how old I am, but I'm an OG out there too.
Waterbury.
Waterbury. Came to Mass probably when I was like 11. Yeah, probably like 10, 11. I came out to Mass. Been here ever since.
True word. Springfield, Mass, Waterbury, CT. That's what's up. No wonder we have a connection, cause I'm Hartford CT, Hartford Brett. CT. That's what's up.
I spent all most of my summers in Brooklyn though. If I was in that summer camp out here, then I was in Brooklyn. So
What, family over there?
Yeah, my auntie.
Fire.
Yeah.
Is that where you got your music inspiration? Like going out traveling from CT to MA to NY?
Well, the different cultures. It's like different cultures. Even in like from Connecticut to Massachusetts, like the vibe and everything here is different. So it's like a different culture. Like in Waterbury, my grandmother was Sunday playing Aretha Franklin, all that stuff. You see what I'm saying? Temptations, all that stuff. Then you go to New York, and I got my aunt playing a little bit of the same stuff, but then they got block parties.
Block party. Oh, damn.
And then it's summertime.
Live.
So it's summertime. So every day, every other day is probably like 5 or 6 block parties going on in one day. So
That's
it's
wild.
like, and then, block parties.
You remember them festivities? Yeah,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Block parties.
Yeah, I remember
Flat
going.
out.
I remember being young and fucking. I don't know if I could cuss and stuff, but
Yeah, you do your thing. Man.
I remember being young. I want to say like 7, 8, outside in the middle of the night, staying at my nana house, and on her block they had a block party, and it was Spanish people, so they spinning the girls in the middle of the night. They had the live band out there, and I'm like,
Salsa.
and I'm like, I'm saying it's the middle of the night. It could have been like 9 o'clock. I'm a little kid. I'm thinking, I'm gonna pass, past curfew. Grandma ain't saying nothing. The kids running in and out the house, and they just partying. And everybody
crazy
chilling.
stuff going on
everybody outside dancing. I'm out there faking it like I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the cultures is different. I think that poured a lot into my music. To my music. And how I tell my stories and things like that,
Yeah, true word.
Any defining songs for you? Songs you think of and you go, that put me in a spot where I feel like I want to try this. Or artists, maybe?
Artists, more artists than probably like individual songs, because like I said, I'm a big Drake fan. So nobody can't tell me nothing about no Drake. You know what I'm saying? You get me mad.
Aubrey.
Yeah. I don't care about Aubrey.
Bros for all the dogs.
I'm a Drake fan because of the fact that he ain't scared to go ahead and get into them emotional songs and stuff like that. Everybody can't do them, and it's not for everybody to do them.
He executes.
There's different ways to express yourself through music, and I just happen to like the way he does it. I also love the way Fab raps. You know what I'm saying? Fab has always been my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I've been listening to a lot of, there's this guy named Keem Ali, and he does a lot of reels and things like that. His wordplay is crazy. He's like my new dude. I've been paying attention to him.
Act or?
Nah, I think he's from
Midwest?
Detroit. I think he's from Detroit. I'm not sure 100%, but I think he's from Detroit. But yeah, he got reels on Instagram and stuff like that. I've been listening to him a lot. And I also listen to Shorty. That's my dude right there.
Yeah, I heard of him.
Yeah.
Shorty, that's my dude. As far as this new wave of drill, and all that stuff. My sons and my stepsons and all them, they listen to this drill stuff. So I'm trying
the BK.
So I'm trying to learn who is who, because you know the voices, a lot of them sound similar and stuff
All
like
the
that.
same.
Most of them sound the same, but if you listen to certain ones, they
Gremlins.
some of them is actually saying some shit. They're a little comical.
I believe that.
Some of them is a little comical and shit, you know. But then the rest of them is just like he's just saying the same shit that everybody else saying. But I mean, some of it is tolerable, some of it ain't. We just got to go through the waves. You know how the waves go. This is their wave, and I ain't gonna take away from it. I'm just gonna add to it.
Yeah.
So were you dealing with music when you're out in Waterbury? Or like were you dealing with music like once you moved to Springfield and then you're going to NY and shit?
Well, Waterbury music, you know, I say, yeah, because you know every school you go to when you're young they had chorus and shit. So yeah, I was fucking with chorus. It wasn't really creating on your own. That was more like the beginning stages for me, being able to do chorus, do the summer festivals and things like that in the chorus, and learn that aspect of it first. I played instruments and stuff like that first before I even got into the hip hop and things like that and the R&B. But yeah, I was doing. I would say yeah.
So you got the vocal cords for it, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. I used to tell y'all back in the day. I used to be like, I could hold a note. I ain't no singing, but I could hold the note.
I was gonna ask, did you go to church too, or that was just from going to the choir?
Yeah, no, I didn't go to church. I didn't go to church.
Yeah, you can sing, man. You definitely can sing.
I mean, you
on
know,
top of rapping.
That's a lot of
very versatile.
just staying in my range. That's what I call it now. Yeah, I stay in my range. I'll mess around, but I'm gonna mess around in my range. I'm not going out of my range.
True.
How do you recognize your range?
When my voice start to crack or it just don't sound sonically right to my ears, you know what I'm saying? Then I just try to stay away from it. Like I said, sometimes I'll be riffing, doing a riff, and get to the end of the riff and be like, because I can't think, you know what I'm saying? I can't think about how fast enough on how to end it or which way to go. Most people got signature riffs, you see what I'm saying? Like Usher and Neo and them, like you know when you hear their voice, you know when they're doing their riffs and going high and go low, things like that. They usually end them off the same.
Certain keys.
Yeah, certain keys and things like that. Me having a little bit of training in the vocals, but being mostly a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Being more like a anthem type of rapper or anthem type of artist. Nate Dogg, I used to always compare myself. I'm trying to be like Nate Dogg. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, I'm trying to be like Nate Dogg. But you know, even he had his range. Even he had his range. So like I said, me doing what I do, I just try to stay in my range, but be as creative as I can be in my range. I always have my own lane, so it's not like, I thought about this yesterday morning. I was like, you know, having your own lane for so long, being in an environment full of artists and rappers and creators and people that can, mimic the things that you do or mimic the things that other people can do.
Mainstream shit.
Having your own lane for so long, it's a blessing, but at the same time, it's a curse because it doesn't give you any boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, no boundaries. I could jump into the Juggalo group of music. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With my Moody Manson character that I came up with and my alter ego as far as my music.
Yeah, I saw that,
Yeah, or I could just be Moody. You know, which Moody comes with, you never know. You might get God first, you might get stability, you might get shake something, you see what I'm saying, some stripper music, something like that. And you never know with Moody, you see what I'm saying? Then you got Big Mooch, which I'm usually talking about, you know, drill before drill was drill, you see what I'm saying? That 90s form of drill, you know, shit talking and slick mouth talking and all that other stuff, a lot of gun talking, all that stuff. I try to stay away from that aspect these days. Yeah. Because I leave it to the young boys. I ain't out here trying to be in the streets, but I'm more creative these days, you see what I'm saying? Mentally wise. Yeah. I want to send messages and get the messages out. Yeah. So.
Whether it's the vibe wise or sonically. Yeah, you definitely be flooding it.
Yeah, I be switching up. I like the you know, the producers I work with. I don't work with just anybody. That's the funny thing about it. And most people don't ever get to see me record.
No.
They used to be like, "Oh, Moody, we never see you record.
Yeah, solo
like
sessions?
You like a phantom. You know me. Even
Phantom
with,
sessions.
You know me. Even with Tommy, I don't like to mess
It
with
was
the
group
business.
effort,
I don't
though.
like to mess with the business or the money.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
see what I'm saying? So it'll be first thing in the morning. Yeah, they don't know I stayed the night at the studio because I crashed out.
Oh, check out.
You see what I'm saying? I said, they don't know I crashed out at the studio last night. So first thing in the morning when Tommy turned the computer on, I'm like, yo, Tommy, just load up this song real quick. Just load up this song real quick. He loaded up. I'll record it real quick, and then we throw it in the stash. So by the time the first clients come, nobody even knew I already recorded. You know what I'm saying? Or
came with the beat.
Or Tommy will be like, I got a client in like another hour. I'm about to go get some food, Mooch. I'll be like, all right, place my order. He go out to go get the food. I just press record real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get my record on and shit. And then fucking, I knew how to record myself. I just didn't mix myself or nothing like that. So he'll come back and be like, all right, this is what you did. All right, cool.
Fire.
You see what I'm saying? So most people don't get to see me record. Even when I went to Philly, in the beginning, I did them 30 tracks in that 1 week. It wasn't like I had mad features in there. That was me by myself.
7 days, 30 tracks.
Me by myself. Fire Nation. Shout out Fire Nation. Shout out Blacksmith. They was the only two to see me. I was with them. You see what I'm saying? They was the only ones to see me. And they was amazed. I smoked a whole lot of weed.
Yeah, they're Philly natives. Those people you mentioned.
Fire Nation's from here, from 413,
413?
Springfield. Yeah, but she lives out in Philly, Jersey. She lives in Jersey right now, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. You know, because when we out there, we just be bouncing around and shit. But
Yeah.
we got the main Miller Fire camp. That's where we recording at right now with Blacksmith, the producer, the phenom.
How was it bringing it all the way back? How was it like the feeling, like the first time recording? Like, how'd you even get into that? Like, aside from knowing the music and vibing out different cultures, different towns.
Well, this new set, like I said, the new set of music that I'm releasing right now, as far as my new singles through Sony Orchard, the Orchard, those are produced by Blacksmith. And when I first went down south and came back up after signing a little management deal and went straight to go see Fire Nation and Blacksmith to record, the vibe was different. I had like an epiphany or something on the way coming up. You see what I'm saying? Going to Philly because I had took the bus out.
Yeah.
You know? So I took the bus and I rode the bus and it was like something came over me. It's like I got real gangster. You see what I'm saying? Like my vibe changed. I'm like, oh, I'm in Philly now. It done messed up. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I got in the studio, it was like he played me the first couple of beats. I was like, keep going.
Yeah.
And I turned into a mad scientist and just stayed up for like I said, I stayed there from like, I got there on a Monday and ended up leaving like the next Sunday. And I stayed up the whole time. I must have slept for like an hour a day.
Wow.
Woo.
That was it. The rest of the time I was up. Fire will go crash out, come back. She was like, you still at it? I'm like, yeah, I'm still, putting this word together, rolling up. On the phone talking to my lady, you know, she was pregnant at the time and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going back and forth. I'm doing that shit and just trying to, I knew that I had a lot in the bank when I did that, but I needed some refreshment and relief at the same time. I was like, I need to get this off my chest. So when I get back home, they got enough work to work with for a period of time because I might not be able to get back to Philly for a period of time. You see what I'm saying? And that was a damn lie because I ended up running back and forth every couple of weeks. Every couple of weeks for that first good stint. You know, it was parties going on all the time and things going on. Fire was introducing me to new people left and right. Black was introducing me to new producers and things like that. Not to mention, you know, all the radio interviews and things like that was going on at that time. Yeah, it was like
that's fire.
It was like, you know, Fire, and the team had bigged me up way before I even got out there. So it was like when I got out there, I didn't even know what to expect.
Yeah.
You know?
And that must have made it all the more better, the experience that is.
Well, yeah, putting as much work as I put in throughout all the years, you see what I'm saying? It was like instant gratification, like, yes. Now, I know there's more work to be done, but I'm in the right rooms. I'm around the right people. I'm around the right situations. And then the setup was right. Like I said, finally having an office, people to actually help. Yeah, exactly, and know the direction that I'm trying to go in my mind, and actually be able to back me up and support me and the ways that I need.
Would you say it's easy to get people along and when you need people to help you with ideas and stuff like that? Like,
Definitely not. Definitely not.
No.
Because you got people that are like idiot savants. Like my cousin Ike and shit. You see what I'm saying? He'll be around and this thing will come up with like 1 million ideas in like fucking 2 hours of us just smoking. But he won't apply. You know what I'm saying? Some of them he do. Like now, nowadays he's a lot better with it. Like, but like back in the day, growing up and shit like that, he'd have 1 million ideas. He'd be like, so what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? So what you gonna do about it? You telling us what we should do. What you gonna do about it? It was your idea. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I'm saying? But then you got those people that are just yes men. And then you see what I'm saying? The yes men aren't any good, but at the end of the day, they're necessary.
It's part of the game, man.
Yeah, like I said, they're necessary and things like that because, put it this way, the yes man ain't always got to be the lame. You see what I'm saying? The yes man could be somebody that fucking just believes in what you believe in, believe in your dreams. You see what I'm saying? And just because somebody's saying, oh yeah, that's the best ever, blah, blah, blah. It's not that they don't mean it, it's just that.
Well, no, not that they don't mean it, it just means that
statement exactly. It doesn't mean itself because you gotta be you got to live in real life. Yeah. You can't just be living in your own fantasy world. I realized that a long time ago. You got to live in real life.
You know, the majority of people are in fantasy worlds.
Oh, yeah. It's really the Matrix. It's really the Matrix.
100%.
It's really the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? If you learn how to be Neo, then you fucking be the man. You see what I'm saying? You can learn how to be Neo. That's the fucking problem out here. Ain't nobody really Neo, but you can learn how to be Neo.
Yeah.
Shit, get out here and get all this money and shit.
Get that money.
Get with it. But yeah, my team is definitely top ranked when it comes to providing and doing what they need to do. I don't think you're ever gonna hear one of those stories of me suing them or you see what I'm saying, or because it's more like an operation. It's more like a family operation. You see what I'm saying? We got more invested in it than just the business aspect of it. You see what I'm saying? So, and we pretty much all know each other. So, like I said, I'll call Lights Out. I call him my boy Lights Out. I call him Human Resources. You know, I got a problem. I call him. You see what I'm saying? Because he knows how to explain it to everybody else. So it doesn't sound like I'm being mean or I'm bullying. And he does it vice versa for other people too. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And we all link up that way. So like I said, they definitely make it comfortable for me to be in that environment.
Yo, Sexy Thug Music Group, that's your imprint, correct?
Yes, sir. That's me.
Right on the corner of that sweatshirt right there.
Oh yeah, you know.
What's the ordeal with that?
Sexy Thug Music Group, it's a way of life. You know what I'm saying? All of us like to look good, smell good, feel good, but that don't mean you won't get your ass whooped 3.2 seconds. That's the thug part. I ain't telling people to go out here and be thugs and be out here robbing old ladies and snatching purses and shit. But it's a thug mentality when it comes to aggression and how you go about your aggression and who you choose to be aggressive with. So like I said, at the end of the day, it's more all about being sexy and feeling good, but it's a music group because at the end of the day, I like to be able to write and not have to be responsible for somebody else's career. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We do a music group and we all eat together, we all write together, we all learn together, we all create together. I never really have to ghostwrite for anybody. So at the end of the day, I listen to a lot of people's songs and how they put them together and the way and I get my 2 cents and that's pretty much it. You see what I'm saying? But I don't want to be responsible like a label and I have to go ahead and do all that extra work.
Do the paperwork for the artist.
Do the paperwork for the artist and all the other stuff. No, I just want to be a free old man. A free old man. I just want to be free.
People who share common interests.
Yeah, exactly. Let's all eat together. I don't even care if my portion is not as big as yours. You might have had to do more work than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you make it before I make it. As long as when we go on vacation, we're all going together. Yeah. That's all I give a shit about.
I got a question. Do you find satisfaction in whatever that you do in this present moment? Are you finding satisfaction?
Oh, definitely. Especially career-wise. Like I said, career-wise, I'm blessed. Like I said, I got so much things going on. Trying to be as humble as possible, you see what I'm saying, with the whole new baby situation, dealing with that, and the career, juggling the career, and working and still maintaining, because like I said, music isn't the only thing I got going on. So out of everything that I do have going on, the movies and the features in the movies and the directing and all that other stuff, I gotta find space and time for myself. And what people don't know is I spend the majority of my time with myself.
With yourself, yeah.
Yeah,
Self-love.
So no matter where I'm at, I know how to draw in, you see what I'm saying? I know how to expand myself and put myself in other people's shoes so I can be able to relate. You gotta be able to relate to the people in order to get the people to follow you, in order to get the people to understand your point of view and your music and things like that. It's more than just fucking being flashy and glittery and glamory. Like I said, Sexy Thug Music Group, I got it tattooed on my back. I believe in it. You see what I'm saying? I've had it since I had the tattoo for 15 years. I've been repping the same little crew, my same crew since I was fucking 12, 13, 14, 15. My cousins and them came up with it one day, and we was like, yeah, that's what we are, because, we thought we was fly. We thought, get our hair braided every other day, take it out. Girls everywhere, do what we want to do, cars, drugs, all that stuff. So you see what I'm saying? At that time, it was like, we sexy thugs, don't get your ass whooped.
Definitely rock star status, too. I remember seeing you, first time seeing you performing, dread shaking, just jumping on stage, crowd control like a motherfucker. And he's tall as fuck. Yeah. That's another thing I keep adding. But he's very talented. He know how to project his voice, performing, very charismatic. You know what I mean?
Dancing and shit. And
that shit's rare, dog. I'll be real with you. That shit's rare.
I had to turn up on the tour and shit.
You traveled, right? Tell us more about that shit. You was traveling. You got to experience that on the tour.
Beginning of the year, the Immortal Flames tour. Shout out Mumra and the God Mumra and Fire Nation. They headlined the tour. Like I said, my man Lights Out, Lissa. We had DJ 7 on the ones and twos. Toon Leaf from 413 came along. Of course, he opened up for us, did his thing. You see what I'm saying? Pretty much the whole tour. And I think we did 5 or 6 states. A bunch of different
awesome
clubs and things like that. I like the way it was spread out because it still gave us time to get back home. But we ended up doing Nebraska. Nebraska was crazy.
Nebraska.
What about it was crazy for you?
It was just the vibe. You see what I'm saying? And you never, out here, there's not planes. You see planes out there, nothing but planes, nothing but fucking fields and fields. And we out there in the wintertime, so there's no crops.
Oh, you're out there in the wintertime?
It's all dry.
It's all dry and just nothing but fucking, it looked like hay. Just fields of hay.
It's all yellow.
Yeah, just fields of it. Probably beautiful when the hay is all standing up and shit. Mm-hmm. And what I noticed out there is they had the big wind turbines. They had those for energy also, and they the trees. There was no trees. The only trees that were around were around the people's houses. There weren't trees you walk.
You cut them out everywhere else.
Yeah. It seemed like everything else was just all made for the crops. A fucking horse bit my dick. I was out there and shit. Hell yeah. Fucking.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Yeah. I was like, pineapples, man. I was like, oh, man, what the hell's going on?
What are you talking
about? We need context.
Man, we went.
The horse bit my dick.
Because we went to the people's house, right? And I guess it was they rescue horses or whatever. So, they had one that they had rescued or, it was getting back to health or whatever. So I'm walking up to the horse and I'm like, the first thing I'm going to do is pet it and shit. So I walk up to it. The first thing it does is just goes down and just grips my shit real quick. I'm like, oh. It gripped it kind of hard too. I was like, oh. I backed up and I was like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, man.
But I had some sweatpants on, you see what I'm saying? So I must have just seen it and it was like, let me see what that is. And that shit just was like, oh, that shit hurted, bro.
That's fucked
That shit was
up.
Crazy.
There's got to be some way you could get compensation.
Oh, man, believe me, it was seen. Everybody seen it. It was like, what happened, Mooch?
You're uncomfortable as fuck.
After that, I was like, damn. I was like, you could have warned me.
This could be CloudLounge's first YouTube short right there.
I don't even want to ask the gender of the horse either. It's just a weird shit.
I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I was like I said, I was
imagine bro got bit and he was like, wait,
what is it? I've been around horses before. I usually been cool with horses. No horse never did that shit to me before and shit. It was like, damn, I walked up to this one like, okay, this is normal routine. I'm patting the head and shit. And next thing you know, I was like, I'm like, oh.
curious horse.
They was laughing at me and shit. The crew and shit. They was laughing at me. I was like, this shit ain't funny.
Hell no.
I'm
That shit
traumatized.
painful.
Yeah, I'm like, what the
I'm
hell?
a victim now.
Never want to fucking ride a horse again. The fuck?
You see him out here in the summertime in Springfield.
Nah, but Nebraska was dope. We went to go see the Northern Lights. Like,
Oh,
you can see,
fire.
yeah, them shits is dope. You can see them at nighttime, like right on the highway, because it's like right, like I guess it's like it was like right above us and shit. We was looking at.
Did you play your music? Like,
Yeah, they was
while
playing the
doing
music.
that?
Yeah, they was playing the music. Hell yeah, they was playing the music in the truck. I was high as hell though too. I was like, oh man. I kept saying, I seen this before. I seen it. They was like, no, duh, it's the Northern Lights.
No duh. Right? Like,
Yeah.
everyone
I was
has.
like, I seen it in movies and shit. I'm like, nah, I seen that back home.
We got that back there.
Yeah, but yeah, that was nice. The people was real nice. You see what I'm saying? I had a lot of fun. I can't wait to go back out there. I'm gonna go back out there. They enjoyed the hip hop more than I thought they would.
yeah.
Yeah, they adapted real good, real good. Crowd was nice.
A show at each state.
No.
a
We
few
did
shows in different towns at those states?
It was like we did one good show and it was like a part of Nebraska that had never had a hip hop show there before. They had like heavy metal and all that other stuff. I don't know if that was planned out, but I know that in the end, we did the radio station out there too.
Wow.
Top Dog radio station, and they actually were mentioning that how they never had a hip hop show there before. So
Wow.
That's first, right?
yeah,
Or
we
one
made-
of many.
That was the first. We made history. Made history with that one. So you know,
Pretty dope.
yeah, try to do it again. You see what I'm saying? We plan on going back out there because, like I said, we made a lot of fans. We also had the special needs kids come out for the concert and things like that.
Oh, wow.
We
show them mad love.
sign autographs and things like that. You see what I'm saying?
that's dope.
Just stuff like that. Hung out. You see what I'm saying? Got a lot of good pictures and things like that. Like I said, it's cowboy boots. It's not Jordans out there. So, you know.
Would you go back out there for business or just on your own as well?
I go back out there for a peace of mind.
Peace of mind, yeah. That's nature. Right
When
there, man.
when you get into like I said, that's like when you get into your higher chakras and your Zen. When you get into your Zen, and you can go out there and it doesn't even matter what animals is around. Doesn't matter where you're at because you're gonna be good
You'll
out
be
there.
straight.
If you need that peace, that's where that peace is gonna be at. That peace is in Middle America. No hustle and bustle of the city.
'Cause,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? No smog. The air was pure.
Yeah, the air is pure.
Yeah, air was a little bit
You
pure.
got some oxygen.
Yep.
The only thing we got like that over here is like Vermont. Vermont and New
Green,
Hampshire
green.
too.
Yeah.
There's not
Vermont,
much out
yeah,
there,
yeah.
but it's all hills and stuff.
Shit, I can't wait to go skiing this year. So, you know, I was thinking about Colorado the whole time I was there. I was like, can we go south? Just like a couple hours.
Skiing down south?
In Colorado.
Colorado? Oh, yeah,
I go
yeah,
skiing here, shit. I can't wait to go.
Mountain Town?
Yeah, to the fucking Rockies. Just take me to the
Is
Rockies.
that a little hobby you have you like to do a lot?
I do that all the time. I started doing that in high school.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, I'm gonna be the first black man to ever ski. Then I got to the goddamn mountain. There was other black people there. I was
Several.
like, these motherfuckers beat me.
Bro
Yeah,
said
the
I'm
same
late to
line.
the race, damn.
Hell yeah.
They had the same line. Like, I'm gonna be the first black man. The
I got
Spider-Man meme pointing at each other.
Then I started saying I switched it when I got there. I was like, I'm gonna be the first black man to ever smoke a blunt at the top of every mountain.
You see a couple of people there before they get ready.
No, I got up to a couple of mountains and shit, and I was like, these look like weed droppings. These look like weed droppings. You know, you become an investigator and shit. I'm up there smoking that weed. Is fucking. I mean, the snow is pure as fuck.
That gotta be amazing.
White
Up
as hell.
top mountain.
Hell yeah, trees be
Cold
like the size
snow.
of this cup, 200 years old and shit. You're like, you can see the line. They be like, these trees are 200 years old. I'd be like, that shit look like a Kit Kat.
Really?
A Kit Kat bar, yeah, the tree.
And they'll call it a tree?
No, it's
Not a
really,
shrub?
it's really a tree because fucking the air up there is so thin that the trees can't go past a certain, you know what I'm saying, a certain latitude.
Oh, true.
So the tree will be 200 years old, but it won't grow past a certain latitude.
Oh.
What's the highest mountain you ever climbed?
Okemo.
Okemo. Where's that?
Okemo Mountain.
That's in Maine, the top of Maine. Okemo. It could be Okemo or either Sugarloaf.
Dangerous?
USA.
Is it dangerous in the attempts? Or you like that type of like adrenaline to do
Bro,
that type of
said
shit.
I think about that one.
Well, the ski lift is more dangerous than the goddamn coming down the mountain.
Cable
Put it that
breaks.
way. Because you had to think about it. I had to think about that question. I'm like, wait, hold on, man. What's more dangerous? Like the ski lift, you only really got one latch like this. And while you're up there, you can pull it up. It's not like it's electronic or something like that. So if you wanted to jump down and think you was fucking X Games or some shit, then you're dead.
Wow.
You're X Games. Because sometimes you're like 200 feet in the air just going
Landing on a
up.
tree.
And going to the top of some of the mountains, it takes like 45 minutes. Some take
Get
like
outta here.
So yeah, it'll take like a half hour. Then you got to get off that. Then you got to go ski down to the next ski lift, catch that one, go up another 45 minutes.
Yep.
So an hour and some change to go up. So sometimes you spend more time going up than you do coming down. Of course.
Man.
That's how it is hiking, like just in general. I hiked. There was one mountain I climbed to the top to. I think it was like 2 hours to the top, 2 hours right back down.
Yeah,
That is-
like I said, you running down because you're coming downhill. You see what I'm saying? You're going down fast. You're going down on the ice and all that other shit. But it's easier ways to come down because they got the blue diamond. You know, the paths are labeled, so you can come down the easiest way you can. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it not
That's
so
helpful.
dangerous.
That's very helpful.
Well, shit, you got a map.
Yeah.
I try to map my way before I go down, so I know okay, left, right, left. You see what I'm saying?
To get
That's
back
what I
down.
try to tell myself, so I know I got to take all those turns. Because if I don't take those turns, you might end up on a triple black diamond, double black diamond. You would just lost your life.
Yeah.
All the time.
Rapid pace too.
That'd be scary. Someone forget their fucking asthma pump and they're up there. You know what I mean?
That'd be awful.
That'd be like,
Nah, it might
Looking
shit,
to
that, shit
die,
might,
yeah.
that shit might fucking help your ass. As pure as
Yeah.
that air be,
Yeah.
that shit go straight to your lungs.
And if you're on the lift too, you're not expending much energy.
Believe me, I smoke weed at the top of 9 mountains. 9 of them. Whole blunts.
that's bucket list type shit, man. Chicken
Straight to the
fingers.
lungs. I was high after my 3rd hit and kept going. I skied down blasted.
It's like,
Bro said, I'm not even sure I
Impressive.
skied down.
Yeah, because I put my Oakleys on, I'm gone.
the Oakley
I
style.
feel like it's a video game and shit. I'm just ducking little kids and family. And shit.
Any GoPro? Yeah, any GoPro action at that time? I don't know. That'd be
Well,
fire.
I mean,
that shit.
I mean, I go often. You know what I'm saying? So this year might be some GoPro action. You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
Some YouTube highlight videos or like
Yeah,
the best
or,
scenes
record
and
anything.
stuff.
Yeah.
or you know, you got your phone.
Yeah.
You just going down with your phone, just having fun. Nowadays, you see what I'm saying? Back in the day, when I first started skiing, there was none of that shit. Sonny Bono had just died and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was like, you black and you going skiing,
But that was from skiing or from a horse?
you gonna die.
From Sonny Bono.
Sonny Bono was skiing.
He's skiing. Oh. I thought he was on a horse and hit a tree.
Nah, he hit a tree. He hit a tree. His ass hit a tree. Somebody else hit a tree too. One of them Kennedy
That's
boys.
scary.
They hit a tree too, with the camcorder in his hand, trying to catch a football.
Look at that. The camcorder trying to, both hands occupied and shit.
And the eyes nowhere where they should be.
I mean, skiing ain't no joke,
Tree
man.
hug.
Skiing ain't no joke. At
Hell
the end
no.
of the day, you gotta take that shit serious. The adrenaline rush is great, but I'll do skiing before I fucking jump out of a plane for that adrenaline rush.
100%.
I'm gonna get the same shit.
100%.
Have you jumped out of the plane?
Hell no, I had the opportunity to, and I
That
said
was
no.
saying?
Said no.
I could only imagine what that feeling's like before the parachute is pulled and stuff. Because like the whole time I know in the back of your brain is like, okay,
with a
it'll
professional?
probably work, but if it doesn't, like,
Your whole face.
yeah,
Then
exactly.
you got the backup when you're supposed to be able to pump, just in case. I ain't got time for all that.
Hell no.
So
Right.
both of my brothers went. They went multiple times.
Yeah, one of my
They're wild
stepbrothers did
cards. I'm
too.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I ain't even gone up once. Y'all went like more than 5.
I've been in planes, multiple planes, but I ain't as far as that jumping out of it.
Jumping out on one? Nah, hell no.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm not as young as I was neither. If I was a teenager or in my early 20s, I probably would have did it. It wasn't an option then. I was like 30 something when they was like, oh, let's go jump out of a plane. Hell no.
You know what'd be crazy? Recording a song on like a MacBook Pro or whatever, and a US, like the Universal Audio, the interfaces. Is
Oh,
just
so
to go
that wasn't gonna be
up
too
in
strong.
the fucking plane, and and then someone's recording you while you're recording the song. Then you got a GoPro attached to your body, and you jump off, and someone's recording you jumping off. You record a video, and that's all in your music video for
Wow.
YouTube or Rumble and type shit.
Wow.
That'd be fire, right? Like I'm
That
the
would
first
be.
person to record. in
That,
the
I
fucking air.
mean, you have to do that without audio, cause that wind gonna be too damn strong.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you just got to lip sync it.
Yeah, for the rest. Yeah, right. Yeah.
And you gotta hold. Oh wait, no, you'll have the GoPro, so you don't even need someone with the camera following.
Like
you.
my CloudLounge video, I did the effect of me falling and shit. You know what I'm saying? Slow motion in the air and shit like that. But we green screen that shit.
So you're laying down. He just had.
yeah,
You're
I'm laying on a fucking.
the
I'm laying
view?
on
Green
a
screen?
stool.
Oh,
You know. Slow motion
I
falling.
did take a
and
picture
shit.
for Niagara Falls. They had you doing it. You're falling off. You're getting off a barrel. Or you're falling off the CN Tower, something like that.
Uh-huh.
You falling off that type shit. That shit funny as
Yeah,
fuck.
man.
That's what's up.
That's Cloud9. Y'all could go check that out. That's my 420 video.
That 420. The
Get
CloudLounge
high
music.
video.
Cloud9.
Yeah, I've been working a lot with Solo Dolo on my recent videos.
Okay, that's a videographer out here as well, right?
Yeah, yep.
Good shit.
That's TMG representative.
Oh, awesome.
You know, he does music too, but you know, he just, you know, he helps out with the company a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? I go to him and ask him for his advice and things like that. He's a very humble dude. Remind me of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just too humble at times.
I'm wet.
Like, Rem, just kick his ass.
Nah, I got another way. We got another way.
That's what I'm always saying. Nope, there's another way.
Yeah. Well, that's
If
what's
there's
up.
a will, there's a way.
Yeah. There's-
100%.
Get more into the.
I told you need to put that on a shirt.
Ah.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
That
True.
would be dope. That'd be a sick merch line.
On the sleeve.
Yeah, right.
On the sleeve.
Bunch of different colors. and stuff
Resurrection
like-
Studio thing.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Will.
Yo, so you're into movies as well as, like shooting, directing, and stuff like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
you starred in any type series, commercials, independent films, anything? Like,
Well,
talk to me.
I always do my jump in and out of visionary. What is it called? Visionary. Well, my man Steven Policy, Policy, our Policy.
Shout out to Policy.
Shout
Yep.
out to Steven, Rashad, and Darius. I always,
Shout out.
they always give me a little part in their movies and stuff, so I jump in. I'm like, hey, and then I'm out.
yeah?
Then I'm out. But they got this new series called Divided. I think it's Divided Royalty. Dope series. The actors and everything is A+. I get to die in one of the episodes. You see what I'm saying? Do,
Yeah.
My little cameo. Kill me. I'm out. But
That's a new series, like season 1.
yeah, I think it's still season 1. I know they've been working on it for a while, but like I said, I wasn't really paying attention, and then I got interested. Steven had called me. It was like, Mooch, it's your time. I'm like, okay, yes.
Okay. Yes.
He was like, all you got to do is be here. At first he said it was an action. He said, I need you in an action scene. I'm like, yes, I get to kick somebody's ass. Fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know what I'm saying? But then the next thing he was like, no, you get to get shot. I'm like, fuck.
Fuck it.
I'll still do it.
I'll still do it. Cameo's a cameo, damn it.
Yeah. Because they put me in all their movies. One of their movies, I played a Harlem Globetrotter. Another movie, I played
Nice.
forensic evidence dude at the crime scene and shit. I got to check the dead body and all that shit. Then they always call me for their little things like that, and I knew he was gonna call me eventually. So once in a while, I get to jump on some soundtracks and things like that. So I try to help out as much as possible. Besides my own film company and what I be doing with my team and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sexy Thug Films.
Staying busy like a motherfucker, huh?
And what can we expect from Sexy Thug Films?
Well, I got a film coming out. Pretty much, I think it's in January. We're gonna release it in January. Surreal Life, finally release. It's been a late release. I had to push it back. Had some technical difficulties, but finally gonna release that. I'm starting to work on my next project. Far as a film called Red Snow, about 2 serial killers that meet each other, and
Red Snow.
yeah, they didn't know that they were both serial killers in the same vehicle. But it's more like a thriller, not a comedy. It's more like a thriller. But I got my man coming from Philadelphia, Lights Out. He's playing the counterpart in that one. The main character for that movie is actually a character that was developed years ago with Tommy Tech. he had a movie called Van, and I played a serial killer back then that used to kidnap prostitutes and torture them and shit like
man.
that. It was like a Halloween
Really?
scary movie, but I took a twist and I took the same character and put him in a van with a hitchhiker. And you see what I'm saying? And the scenario is what it is, but the name of the movie is called Red Snow, and punch of the movie is that my character, he doesn't know that my character has a problem with red paint or red on white canvases.
It's like a pet peeve type.
Yeah, so my character end up,
Clicks them off, they go
ends up
psycho.
end up snapping, you see what I'm saying? And he goes crazy, but
Interesting.
I don't want to give the plot of the
Whole
story.
thing out,
But
yeah.
Can't
It's
say
a short
too
film.
much.
Yeah, it's a short film, but that working on that, and then also I got the Sexy Thug City Cypher that I'm gonna start releasing soon. That's
City Cyphers?
Yeah, City Cyphers.
Tell us more about that. I know we were talking earlier.
Sexy Thug City Cypher. You see this shirt right here? This is the mass version. I've been going different cities, you see what I'm saying? If you think your city has what it takes, holla at me. Hit me, inbox me, Facebook. Hit me, Moody 144,000 Instagram. You see what I'm saying? Submit your city. But we go to city, and we do your own personal cipher. Bunch of cameras, you see what I'm saying? Sound equipment, make sure you sound good, make sure you look good. Hosted by myself, moi. Moody 144,000, co-hosted by my man, Solo Dolo. And it's pretty much we going episode for episode. It's not a competition, but we want...
It's like an opportunity
Yeah,
for
just an
different
opportunity
artists
for, artists on the come up,
network.
poets on the come up, you see what I'm saying? You get to meet, well, not meet, but, you get to see and hear what other artists are doing in different regions, different cities.
Or in your town.
The different, or in your town, and see the different type of music that they're doing as well. So you can, stay up on the game.
Dude, you're very productive and dedicated in many avenues. That's amazing.
You're pretty much allowing or promoting networking in other cities, which is hard for people in those cities to do.
No, what it is me, myself, and my team, we got a lot of connections everywhere. So, you just got to utilize them. Sometimes you just got to put the idea in somebody's head, and then eventually they get back to you and they'll be like, well, I know this artist, I know that person. Well, put it together. We'll be out there. Yeah. And that's what happened. And then, our first round was like, okay, Springfield, we want to try this. Excuse me. Springfield, we want to try to do a little cipher, whatever, Sexy Thug. So we did it. Like I said, each cipher I designed and made a different hoodie or a different shirt for each city. Each city got a different color.
Oh, that's
You see what I'm saying? So this was the Springfield Mass one, repping the Mass. You see what I'm saying? Had it right
awesome.
here. Philly, I did Philly. When I did Philly, they had the all white with the gold, Sexy
patch.
Thug patch right
That's
there.
hard.
And then they had the gold on
That's
their
hard.
hoodie.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
then I did the Zoo Bullies cipher out in Albany, New York, and I made them zip-up hoodies. And I put the little Zoo Bully teddy bear right there with the STMG on the other side.
Oh, that's
And they all
fire.
say Sexy Thug Music Group, Sexy Thug City Cipher on the back.
That's awesome.
So, I designed a lot of my own clothing and stuff like that too. So, like I said, that was pretty much my gift. You could order the hoodies for each city, also online through me. These are custom ones, you see what I'm saying? These are the ones that the actual artist wore.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you'll have the mask right here, but if you order them from me online, you'll have the mask on the hoodie, side of the hoodie.
So you place orders for those directly through you, or is there a website you could place an order on?
Well, yeah, pretty much directly through me, but I also have my vice president, you see what I'm saying? Sharnice, she also takes orders and things like that too.
Awesome. And how can we contact for one of those?
Oh, you can hit me on Instagram at Moody144,000. You can hit me on Facebook at Durrel Harris, or you can hit me at Facebook at Moody. My fan page Moody144,000 on Facebook as well. Those are pretty much the easiest ways to contact me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not busy doing numerous things.
The 100 million other things that you do.
Things that I do, but
Businessman.
but the orders, I've done a lot of orders. I do a lot of orders. A lot of people order my merchandise and
That
stuff
merch,
like
yeah.
that. Because you order a hoodie or something like that from me, I usually always throw in extra accessories and things like that. You might get some wristbands, you might get a headband, you might get a hat to come in with it. You see what I'm saying? Because I always try to do a little something extra special for my fans and stuff like that, because they're the ones that support me mostly.
Salute to that. Salute to that, especially that you have so much ideas and they're coming to fruition, and you're able to execute in all avenues, like you just
Positive
mentioned.
vibes. Positive vibes all the time.
That's good stuff, man. You're a gold star for real. Here's a gold star for him, and he's a gold star for real.
100%.
Speaking of gold and all that stuff, like there was something about we mentioned earlier, like prestigious awards, and just looking and
Yeah.
Historical moments.
Oh yeah, I got the Grammy consideration for this year. You know what I'm saying?
let's go.
I made the list, the consideration list. You see what I'm saying? I'm proud of it, but you know, my eye is still on the prize, so got a lot more work to do. And I just want to hit a couple more genres next year too. You know what I'm saying? So,
Is that as in hip hop? That's
I made that category of hip hop for the Sony Orchard Meg distribution.
How would you say you remain focused through such a big, prestigious moment like that? Because a lot of people would have taken that and ran with it and just waited for something else to happen.
Well, you know, me knowing that there's a lot of great artists around me in the city, you see what I'm saying, that takes away from the celebration for me, because I've celebrated for years. I'm one of the originators when it comes to certain crafts and styles, and I'm the reason why certain people have their crafts and styles out here in the city. Pretty much, like I said, keeping my head down and staying focused, that's because there's always work to do. There's always something I could do today that I need to do today that I don't need to push off till tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, just staying focused that way. Like I said, shout out to Tasia New. She made it for the pop chart. You see what I'm saying? Got her nomination.
Shout out.
Shout out.
King.
Like
King
I said, to
stars.
see that on the paper, and then, like I said, the following day I got my email and all that other stuff saying what I did. Like I said, it's not my job to take away from somebody's shine or anything like that. I'm proud of everybody, because at the end of the day, we all went to school together. We all know somebody that knows this person or knows that person or knows you, et cetera, et cetera. So we all connected. It's just a matter of what path you choosing to go and how serious you are about the path that you choosing to go.
Continue to shine throughout it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically, like I tell everybody, I should fight hard to keep positive vibes going. Even in my own household, you know, it's a fight, but positive vibes will keep people from dying. Positive vibes will keep people from going to jail. Positive vibes keep people working together so that you can feed the family and everybody can eat. There's plenty enough money out here, plenty enough work out here. We just all need to work together.
True word.
People need to learn themselves and stop being so self-absorbed and learn themselves. You see what I'm saying? Because if you learn yourself, you learn your limitations, you learn what you're able to deal with and not able to deal with. And then you'll be able to control the environment. If you can control the environment, then you can put yourself in better positions.
Yeah, you need to control the crowd, not have a controlling crowd.
Life is about energy and information.
That, and you know,
so that's
always go where you're celebrated, not tolerated.
That's
another thing that you got to do. You have to do it. I don't care how much you love somebody. You know what I'm saying? If they're not treating you right, or they're not putting you in that situation where you can feel good about yourself, then that's not the right situation for you. At the end of the day. So like I said, positive vibes. Everybody got to be on a positive vibe situation. Everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we all have our down days, our evil days.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the devil's working.
But we don't mess with that brujeria. We don't mess with that shit. We get our blessings in abundance.
Yeah. I don't do things for blessings, you see what I'm saying? And when I do something, it's because I genuinely want to do it, or I can do it.
Me too.
Yep.
I've learned lessons throughout the years. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's about just doing it and trying to help somebody else feel better about their day, because you're going to get your blessings regardless.
Indeed.
Especially if you know you could pull it off for whoever. And if you could pull it off for whoever, you could pull it off for you too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's something people
speak what you want into fruition. You see what I'm saying?
100%.
Manifest what you want, what you need. I spoke about the Grammy situation in the beginning of the year. I kept telling people that's where I was headed. Kept telling them I wasn't sure 100%, but I knew that my team was strong enough to get me there.
Yeah.
So
Fire.
I had faith in my team. I have faith in my family situation and the ups and downs that I got to go through. You see what I'm saying? My health situation things. And having my grandson and worrying about, all different type of aspects of things, the businesses, the companies, helping people, not being able to help somebody in their time of need also, is a weight on somebody's shoulders, things like that. You see what I'm saying? So speaking all the positive things into fruition, you tend to pay attention more to the positive things instead of the negative things. I noticed I used to complain all the time and, you know what I'm saying, make myself unhappy because
Think
just
that
from
way,
the stress of the
stay in
year,
that
just from
realm.
stay in that realm and shit. But when you get out of that and you start speaking more into fruition and things
Blessings
like that,
in abundance.
they just start coming.
High frequency at that point.
I feel like another thing that ties with that as well is the self-accountability that comes with it.
Yeah. Accountability is number one, because what they say, how they say in the Bible, they say, oh, you can't be blamed if you don't know about it.
Yeah.
Everybody knows right from wrong.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Everybody knows when you're doing wrong and when you're doing right. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows when freaking, right before you're about to do something wrong, you know you're about to do something wrong.
Oh, yeah,
your
because you're
instinct.
thinking about it.
And you still, exactly, you still choose to do it.
A lot of people think about doing something wrong and still do it. Like they ponder, like, oh, well, this is bad. Probably shouldn't do it, but.
and then in a lot of situations, you know what the outcome is going to be, but you still do it.
Oh, yeah. And then you play like it shouldn't have went that way.
Exactly.
Well, it was me who did it, so it shouldn't have went that way.
Well, like I said, at the end of the day, if you stay on the positive vibes, then what you going to do? Tell yourself, oh, no, don't eat that apple.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't eat that fruit because it's good for your body. Oh, no, go eat that steak.
Yeah.
Go eat that pork. Go eat all that other stuff. Me,
Yeah,
I believe in do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Just don't gorge.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
You be all right. You be all right.
All in
Everybody be all
moderation.
right. Yeah. Drink a beer.
You already know. D1, Xen ReMM.
Moody 144,000
You know what I mean?
in the building.
We coolin'. I think I'm gonna end it right here. You know what I mean? It's a pleasure having you pull up to the studio.
Appreciate you.
CloudLounge and Prior, conversing, having people get to understand a little bit about who's who and how you do your thing. And we can CloudLounge right after this again. You know what I mean? But any last words you have for people you would like for them to be aware of?
Not really aware of, but I can tell y'all guys where to find me. I'm very insightful. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to quotes and things like that on a day-to-day basis, I think I'm a poet and things like that. So, once again, you guys can find me at Instagram, Moody144,000. You can catch me at Moody144,000, my fan page on Facebook. Also, you can catch me at Durrel Harris on Facebook. You can check out my Instagram channel. No, not my Instagram channel. My YouTube channel, Durrel Harris on YouTube. Those are all my premature videos and things like that. You can see how it all began. I got some up-to-date videos. Movie coming soon, Surreal Life. Grammy consideration. Holla at the Orchard.
Fire.
Appreciate you. Rob. Shout out my team, Fire Nation, Blacksmith, the whole Miller Fire. Shout out my team over there, 7 Management, my DJ 7 Mel, also Lights Out, the team, the squad. See y'all soon. Shout out to Zoo Bullies, 144,000 chosen few, also STMG, right here.
Bless.
WT, baby.
WT. Thank you. Big Moody. Touch me. D1.
Always.
Go by the name of Xen ReMM, T. Remedy, RX Records, Resurrection Studio. This is CloudLounge with ReMM Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.